emotional, moody, too soft. That's the story we're all told about the Cancer sign. But that's not the truth. It's a cover story for a quiet strength and a deeply strategic mind. My name is Anya Sage, and I'm a psychological astrologer. In this video, I'm revealing the 21 hidden powers that make Cancers truly unmatchable. And stick with me, because number 1 will completely change how you see them forever. But before we jump into that list, we have to dismantle the biggest misunderstanding about them right now. Yes, I'm talking about their emotions. That famous sensitivity that gets labeled as moodiness or weakness. What if I told you that's not a flaw? What if it's a finely tuned instrument, a superpower in disguise? Their feelings aren't random chaos. They are a deep, ancient connection, ruled by the moon, ebbing and flowing with the same powerful rhythm as the ocean tides. This isn't a bug in their system. It's the core feature. And to truly understand a Cancer, to grasp the source of their loyalty, their creativity, and their quiet strength, you have to start right there. So, let's pull back the curtain on their inner world first. And when we do, the first thing you'll notice isn't chaos. It's a cosmos, a rich, intricate, and deeply felt inner world that operates on its own celestial rhythm. This is where we must start, with trait number 10. They are ruled by the moon. Now, this isn't some poetic abstraction. It's the central operating principle of their entire being. Think of it less as moodiness and more as a sophisticated system of internal emotional weather patterns. While other signs might have a stable, predictable climate, a Cancer experiences seasons. There are days of brilliant, warm sunshine where their joy is infectious. There are gentle, rainy afternoons, perfect for reflection. And yes, there are powerful, dramatic storms, flashes of lightning and thunder that are intense, but they pass. Crucially, these storms are never without purpose. They clear the air. They water the soil for new growth. To misunderstand this ebb and flow is to misunderstand them completely. Trying to force a Cancer to be sunny all the time is like demanding the ocean stop its tides. It's not only impossible, it's a rejection of their very nature. This constant tidal pull of emotion creates their next hidden power, trait 19. Their emotional complexity hides a pure nobility. From the outside, you see the shifting weather. From the inside, they feel everything. This profound sensitivity, which is trait 13, isn't a flaw. It is their primary data gathering tool. They don't just hear your words. They feel the intention behind them. They don't just see your smile. They sense the struggle it might be hiding. This gives them a boundless imagination, an ability to step into another person's reality so completely that it borders on psychic. Their minds are not just places of thought, but entire theaters of feeling and possibility. And this creates their most beautiful gift, a healing presence. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you've had a terrible day. You walk into your Cancer friend's home, your shoulders slumped, the weight of the world pressing down on you. You don't say a word. You don't have to. The Cancer takes one look at you, and they know. They don't bombard you with questions like, "What's wrong?" or "Tell me what happened." Their intuition is far more elegant. Instead, you feel a gentle hand on your back. A warm cup of tea is placed in your hands. They put on that one album you both love, the one that feels like a warm blanket for the soul. They just sit with you in comfortable, anchoring silence, creating a space where you feel safe enough for the walls to come down on their own. That is the magic of a Cancer. They don't solve your problems. They create the sanctuary where you can heal yourself. This sensitivity is their superpower. So why? Why are they built this way? What is the ultimate purpose of this deep, complex, sometimes turbulent, emotional system? The answer is the absolute core of their identity. Trait number 20, their unbreakable bond with family. Make no mistake, for a true Cancer, family is not just important, it is the center of their universe. And family isn't limited by blood. It's their ride-or-die friends, their chosen tribe, the people they have decided to bring into their sacred inner circle. All of that emotional intelligence, that intuitive healing, that fierce protectiveness, it is all marshaled in service of this tribe. They are the emotional glue of any household. They are the ones who remember birthdays, who sense when something is wrong, who create the rituals and traditions that turn a house into a home. They are the keepers of memories, the nurturers of dreams, the silent guardians who would face down any threat to protect the people within their walls. Their nobility isn't just in feeling deeply, it's in using that depth to love ferociously. This profound capacity to create a sanctuary for others is one of their most defining and often unsung qualities. So, I want to ask you, if you're a Cancer, does this deep emotional world, this drive to protect your tribe, resonate with you? Or if you know and love a Cancer, have you ever felt that incredible, healing presence? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences give this ancient wisdom real-world meaning. And yet, despite this incredible capacity for connection, so many people hit a wall. You feel their depth, you see their kindness, but when you try to step closer, there's a distance, a mystery, an invisible barrier that leaves you questioning everything. This is the Cancer's infamous emotional armor, their seventh hidden power. It's the source of immense frustration for those who don't have the key. But here's the strategic insight most people miss. That armor isn't just a defense mechanism, it's a sorting mechanism. This forces us to ask the single most important question. Is it a wall designed to keep everyone out? Or is it a filter designed to see who is truly worthy of being let in? Understanding the answer to that question is the master key. It unlocks not just their heart, but a level of loyalty and profound connection that I promise you is unmatchable. The answer is, it's a filter, and it is, without a doubt, one of the most sophisticated emotional sorting mechanisms in the entire Zodiac. That armor isn't a wall designed to keep the world out. It's a series of tests designed to see who is strategic, patient, and sincere enough to be let in. So, consider this your strategy guide. The master key is in your hand. Now, let's learn how to use it. The first price of admission into a Cancer's inner world is patience. I'm not talking about just waiting around. I'm talking about understanding the art of seduction in its truest, most classical sense. In our world of instant gratification, fast replies, and next-day delivery, Cancer operates on an entirely different timeline. They are connoisseurs of the slow burn. They need to observe you. They need to see your patterns, test your consistency, and feel your intention over time. Rushing a Cancer is like trying to force a flower to bloom by pulling on its petals. You will only destroy it. They need to feel that the chase, the discovery, the gradual unfolding of intimacy is as important to you as it is to them. They need to know you're not just looking for a quick victory, but that you are genuinely invested in the art of connection itself. This is their first and most crucial test. If you can't enjoy the process, you will never be worthy of the result. Once you've proven your patience, you encounter the core of the code. This is the non-negotiable part. where any mistake will send you right back outside the gates. The code is this: absolute emotional clarity. No games, no ambiguity, no mixed signals. A Cancer's intuition is a finely tuned instrument, and they can sense insincerity from a mile away. Playing hard to get, being deliberately vague, or making them guess how you feel is not mysterious to them. It is disrespectful. It is a sign that you are not serious, and they will shut down instantly. They don't need you to write a sonnet, but they do need you to be direct. Don't say, maybe we can hang out sometime. Say, I really enjoy spending time with you. I want to see you this Friday. This clarity is like oxygen to them. It makes them feel safe. And this leads directly to the second part of the code: reciprocity. Cancers give. They give their attention, their energy, their care. But they are not martyrs. They keep a quiet internal ledger, and if they sense the flow of energy is only going one way, the gates will begin to close. They need to see you are as invested as they are. They need to know that for every step they take toward you, you are taking a step toward them. It's a dance, and they will stop if they feel they are dancing alone. If you pass these tests, you start to learn their private language. This is where the magic truly begins. You'll discover their unique and often absurd sense of humor. This isn't just jokes, it's a key to their soul. When a Cancer starts sharing their weirdest, most niche inside jokes with you, when they laugh with you until they cry over something no one else would understand, that is a profound sign of trust. You are no longer an outsider. You are part of their secret, joyful world. And then come the romantic gestures. Forget what you think you know about romance. For Cancer, it has nothing to do with money or extravagance. It has everything to do with thought. They would rather you remember the name of their childhood pet and bring them the cheap candy they loved as a kid than receive a $1,000 piece of jewelry. A gesture is valuable to a Cancer if it proves one thing: you listen, you pay attention, you remember the details of their soul. A simple, thoughtful act that says, I see you and I remember you, is worth more than all the gold in the world. And if you master all of this, if you prove your patience, master the code of clarity and reciprocity, and learn the private language of their heart, then you get the prize. And let me be clear, there is almost no prize like it. When a Cancer decides to love you, they give you everything. This isn't a passive, gentle affection. It is a fierce, beautiful, and deeply healing devotion. Their love is the ultimate safe harbor in a chaotic world. It is, as the saying goes, like a warm blanket. It's safe, it's gentle, but it is also profoundly deep. They will champion your dreams, fight your battles as if they were their own, and create a space of emotional safety so complete it feels like you finally come home for the first time in your life. It is an all-encompassing force that has the power to heal parts of you that you didn't even know were broken. This is why their kiss is so legendary. A kiss from a Cancer who truly loves you is never just a kiss. It is a moment packed with meaning, emotion, and intention. It's the culmination of the entire journey. It is the patience, the observation, the shared laughter, the accepted vulnerability, all condensed into a single point of contact. It's a physical confirmation of a spiritual contract. It is them without words saying, I chose you, I trust you, you are home. It's a promise, a seal, and a moment of intimacy so profound, you will never ever forget it. But where does this profound, almost spiritual capacity for love come from? It isn't born, it's forged. This brings us to the 18th hidden power of Cancer, Their scars are the source of their depth. Cancers don't just get hurt, they absorb the experience. They don't heal quickly or forget easily. The pain carves itself into their memory. But here is the critical distinction. They don't let it turn them bitter. Instead, it becomes a database of human experience. Every crack in their heart becomes a channel for more empathy, more compassion, and more wisdom to flow through. They understand your pain because they still remember their own. And that leads to their third and perhaps most defining power, their journey from insecurity to unshakable strength. Let's be brutally honest. A less evolved Cancer can be plagued by jealousy, by fear, by a need to control their environment because they feel so out of control internally. This is their greatest inner war. But the Cancer who has truly stepped into their power has fought that war and won. They've done the work to find security within themselves, not in another person's validation. And this is the most vital truth you must understand about them. Cancer's strength doesn't lie in perfection. It lies in transformation. They have looked their deepest fears in the eye and learned how to build a home inside themselves. They don't just heal, they upgrade. They turn their greatest vulnerabilities into their most unbreakable strengths. And this inner strength manifests in the most beautiful and often surprising ways. It's their profound love for inner peace. A Cancer doesn't just endure setbacks. They rise from them because they have decided their tranquility is non-negotiable. It's their ultimate act of self-protection. And from that place of peace comes a shocking determination. Don't mistake their gentle nature for weakness. When a Cancer truly wants something, their pursuit is quiet, relentless, and unstoppable. They don't announce their intentions. They simply move toward them with the inevitable force of a rising tide. This is why their laughter is so authentic and loud. It's not a mask to hide pain. It's the triumphant sound of someone who has felt the depths and consciously chooses joy. In their quieter moments, you'll find their dreamy mind at play, not as an escape, but as a sanctuary where their boundless creativity and emotional intelligence are born. But all of this culminates in their number one hidden power, the one that truly changes how you see them. It is their quiet mastery. When a Cancer loves something, they don't just try it, they absorb it. They study it, feel it, and merge with it until they master it from the inside out. They don't need to be the loudest expert in the room, because their brilliance is self-evident in the quality of their work and the depth of their understanding. It is mastery fueled by heart. This is the unmatchable formula: profound emotional depth, resilience forged in fire, and quiet, heartfelt mastery. It's a trinity of power that makes them who they are. If these hidden powers resonated with you, show your support with a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the Zodiac. Our videos exploring these truths are often flagged, so make sure you subscribe to not miss the next one.